Everybody, what is going on here? I'll let some people join if you're gonna join. Let's see. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit so I can see a little bit over here. All right. Yes. Once again, don't be alarmed. It's just me. It's been a while. You know, these gonna come far and few between because of school. So, yes, I am on. I am on like Donkey Kong. What's going on, everybody? What is good? Anybody out there tonight? Anybody? I know a lot of people don't expect me because these things are fucking. They come far and few between because of school and everything. So I can't be live like I would like to be, but I gotta let everybody know that I'm still around. So drop a line if you come by. Let me know. I see it on the screen in real time. It's been I had to get through one of the toughest parts of the EMT training, and that's section 4, which deals with so much stuff. Even my instructor said, look, this is the section that people drop out over, and I made it through. Now I'm going to get hospital time, and all I gotta do is keep my grades up, make sure I'm able to pass this test that comes out, the regional and the state test. So it's been tough. This is one of the days I'm actually caught up on homework and stuff, and I went a little bit ahead, so I'm not starving. All I do is just basically study, and I can study the curriculum that you log into through my cell phone. So I'll be doing that. I'll be hiding at places and work, doing that. Sometimes I'll be sitting and waiting in places and whatnot. And while I'm on break, I'm reading some stuff through my phone or taking little quizzes. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of information coming at you, and there's so much stuff that goes out your brain, and then you gotta bring it back in when it's time for testing. It's ridiculous. So enough about my problems. How you doing? Like anybody watching this, let me know how you doing. Just drop a comment. It's a live stream. I read it for you. We can talk. That's what I'm here for. You know. So I just came from the gym not too long ago. I am like beat. Like I am truly beat. So getting working out with a chronic back issue at the age of 40, it's not easy, especially when you ain't got access to all the people that you ain't got access to the state of the art healthcare and whatever. But I do have insurance. I just need to stop fucking bullshitting. Well, I got an appointment tomorrow to get this fixed. So it's crazy, man. So surprise, surprise, Venom came out this past weekend, and it's doing pretty well. I'm not saying the movie's good. I refuse to go see that movie. It's just something about it. Like, I thought the movie was gonna be fucking rated R, and now I'm hearing that it's like being hacked to shit. I don't want to see this movie, and I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Well, no, I'm not. I don't see what the mystique is with Tom Hardy. I really don't. And I think it was because of the way he played Bane that really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I'm just not oh my god, Tom Hardy's having a good time in this movie. I must go see it, and stuff. I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna check it out for the price of $3.99 when it hits bootleg online. Sorry, Sony. You're making enough money off the fucking movie and stuff. The movie should, and I don't want to hear a goddamn thing from anybody who says Rotten Tomatoes has it fucks up a movie's performance. They are ripping Venom apart, and the movie is still doing better than expected. So all you DC fanatics who always want to blame the DCEU movies in the past before Wonder Woman on Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, Venom, a movie that's getting trashed, people are going to see, you know? And there's people movies out there that are good, that get good praise on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, I don't care about this movie. Like, I really don't, you know. But then people would always try to say, well, I didn't like Thor: The Dark World, and they got what they got 60 something they barely made fresh. Whoop de do. People still hate the movie and stuff. It still didn't make as much as Ragnarok. Oh boy. But I digress on that. Hey, what's going on, Legendary King Stream? I am here doing a rare video. You know, with schoolwork, I can't be on here as much as I like to. And it's just crazy. How was your weekend, by the way? You know, me like catching up on schoolwork, going to take care of some things at my sister's house. Um, you know, oh, Total Impact Gamer. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for coming by and stuff. I just was just shooting the breeze, talking about how I refuse to pay money to see Venom and stuff. I'm good. Yeah, but I have both of you. Any of you see Venom? So because I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay to see that movie. I really don't want to pay. I'm really really apprehensive about seeing Venom. don't judge me. But a Venom movie without Spider-Man is just pointless from the beginning. Like, why? You know? And things I heard about it, I'm like, I'm not in a rush to see this movie. You're like, no, I'm not. No, don't. No, you're not going to see it? Oh, good, 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 good. Because I'm really, like, on the fence about seeing it. I told my friend I sincerely doubt it. I'm waiting for them bootleg because I'll at least give it a chance and stuff. Like, I'm going to tear this one apart if it's terrible. But I hear the movie clearly shows that it should be rated R. You telling me Venom, whose first offspring is Carnage, has a PG-13 movie? Now, I would understand this movie be a PG-13 if it was a Spider-Man movie. Like, Spider-Man was featured heavily in this movie. But for a standalone Venom movie, you said wait until it comes out on DVD, especially since they changed it like movie. Yeah, I bet any amount of money they're gonna release a R-rated cut of this movie. But what you gonna do once you release the R-rated version? I'm gonna say this is the canonical version, or this is the original way of the. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna make people go see a canonical? I mean, a PG-13 version, then release it on Blu-ray and DVD and say this is the true version when you could have just released the fucking true version from the beginning. They better not do that, man. And they did Slender Man. Oh, man. I would rather get stabbed up by those girls who stabbed their friend over Slender Man than go see Slender Man. No, I'm not gonna go see that bullshit. And that was a risky movie to put out anyway, given the nature of that crime that those two girls stabbed up. They stabbed up their friend, saying that they was trying to summon Slender Man, some shit like that. That movie was already touchy. That movie was doomed. That movie was doomed to be bad because of the whole backlash of that whole Slender Man situation. So I don't even know why they even put that movie out. They should have released that shit straight to fucking Netflix. Netflix got a lot of shit, a lot of B movies they got on. They gotta fill up the roster somehow. But their originals are good for the most part. But they got a lot of B movies that they put out that go directly to Netflix. It's like Redbox basically. So they should just did that with Slender Man, because just take the sell, And oh, that's my house phone ringing. Just let it pass for a second. My brother get it upstairs. This is not for me. But look who's here. Come on up here, boy. Say hi. Say hi. Now I got the other one coming up. I got both of them that want to join the fray. I think the next movie I'm really looking forward to seeing this year is I want to see Bohemian Rhapsody and November 2nd. That's the movie based on the group Queen, where they got Rami Malek from Mr. Robot. He's playing Freddie Mercury, the late legendary singer of Queen. He's playing him, and I want to see Aquaman definitely for sure. But I had my apprehensions. They recently put out. They recently put out that trailer that preview that was nearly 6 minutes long with nothing but action, and I really hope that's not all the good stuff that's part of that movie. I hope that wasn't all everything that was really all the good action. Stop being jealous. I know you mad because he's up here. Back off. Stop. Sit down. Yeah, the younger one gets jealous when you give his father attention. So, oh yeah, and I got what, Mothra and the new Godzilla. Come on, Chip, you still up here? Say hi to the camera or something. Something like that, buddy. Yeah, I'm sitting down. He's standing up. What, man? What's the matter? You know, I think I might end up skipping the season premiere of The Walking Dead tonight, by the way, too, because now that is definitely like, they like, okay, these are the last episodes. Rick is leaving the show. They're going to either kill Rick off. More than likely, they're going to kill him off. And I'm just like, you know what? Y'all fucking the series up already. Y'all killed Carl last season. That was it for me. I got through the rest of the season, but he's very important in the comic book. But now you want to go in a completely different area, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like, let me know when it happens, what episode Rick leaves or he dies in. Maybe I'll watch after that. But as to see the character go, I just can't. The Walking Dead is Rick. Oh man. You said there was rumors that you saw a video today about Titans, and is that Batman supposed to be in? Yeah, he is. And they said that Batman in this version, he was more in the Titans version. I hear that he's supposed to be. He crosses that line he crosses that line and kill people. What is going on, Mike? What are you? War Kimbo himself. Say hello. What's up to my friend Mike? Me and him go way back from my days when we used to work Verizon Wireless together and stuff. This is the UFC aficionado right here. If you wanted to know anything about UFC, for the most part, Mike could tell you. I'm doing good, Mike. So, yes, I do live videos every now and then and stuff. I think, was this the first or second time you ever dropped by? You can't stay, I know, but thanks for dropping by and saying what's up. And what I was saying about Titans, but yeah, they said Batman kills in this one, and Robin felt like he was becoming. Yeah, this is the second time. See, my memory is not that shot. What they're saying is that Batman actually kills in this one, and Robin felt like he was becoming like him, and he had to get away from him. And of course, he gets Jason Todd in this one. Jason Todd replaces him. Ayo, what's up? I'm good. Yeah, it's supposed to be more than likely the Ben Affleck Batman versus Superman murderer type of Batman. Because people, what did Zack Snyder, what was his excuse for Batman v Superman? He did it with this look on his face, the deaths were like by proxy. So if he shot up a car and it blew up just because the people were in it, they were casualties. Yeah, he killed him. He fucking killed him. Oh, man. I appreciate anybody stopping by. I appreciate that. But yeah, that you see the shit I'm talking about, like with Batman. Like, who here loved Dawn of Justice? Like, say I or whatever in the comment section. Let me know if that was one of your favorite superhero movies ever. Oh man, I mean, I don't know what they was thinking. I like the whole Lex Luthor thing. Like what was that? The Riddler or Lex Luthor or Joker? What was he going for? Like what was Jesse doing? Oh, hoy, huh? And when he put that cherry red Jolly Rancher, he pushed it into that dude's mouth. I was like, yo, he pushed it in his mouth. Let's see how those still was watch for years. I don't know why they constantly trying to make face with. Yeah, they make Superman and Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman. He was an asshole. Batman was a murderous asshole. Wonder Woman turned her back on helping humanity. Yeah, like that whole dark and edgy shit. Only DC fanatics, DC fanboys who hate everything Marvel will co-sign that. Those movies are ass. Like the only good one was Wonder Woman. All right, and that played it safe. I think that's why it was good because it played it safe. As for oh my god, this is the greatest superhero movie ever. No, not many movies got that caliber, but they stick to a certain formula. They have a certain rapport with the crowd. Wonder Woman was that movie. Wonder Woman was basically a Marvel film because everything, and I say that not for being biased. I'm saying that because everything DC did prior to that tried to be edgelord and tried to be different, and this is the realistic take on that. These are characters. Superman got a fucking blue and red suit on with an S on his chest. Wonder Woman wears a fucking armor chest plate, has a shield, and she has super strength. Bat is a grown ass man dressed in a bat. We have a man who has a blue and red leotard on, calls himself Spider-Man. These are not meant to be realistic films. And I blame all this shit on Christopher Nolan's ass. I said that before, bro. Like the animated, because yes, they get to be superheroes. This is a cartoon. It's animated. This is what they're there for, and stuff. And I blame a lot of this shit on Christopher Nolan, because Christopher Nolan, he made the Dark Knight series. You know, I like Batman Begins the most. Shoot me. The thing is that because they became so popular, it put this stigma on Batman and the DC universe that everything has to be gritty and edgy and stuff, or it has to be a crime drama, or it has to be a deconstructed superhero film, that the fans of DC were like, you know what? It's a popular movie, so I'm gonna run with it. This is the best Batman we've got, so I'm gonna run with it. Then here comes Marvel Cinematic Universe, who plays it closer to the comic book than DC has lately, and the pushback we get from DC fanboys is, this movie's a cartoony. They got too much comedy in them. I'm like, these are fucking comic books and stuff. You might all that you pushing for Marvel to do all that edgy and all that other shit. Has it worked for DC? No, it hasn't. Why you think we got Aquaman that looks like it's gonna have good action? It's gonna have comedic elements to it, good comedic banter. All that comedic banter that you were complaining about as with Tony Stark and everybody, stuff like that. Aquaman's gonna have that in it, but it's gonna have action and other stuff when it needs to have that. And I swear, if Aquaman, I'm going to see it, but if Aquaman plays it like a Marvel Cinematic Universe formula film, and you DC fanboys go crazy over it, shut the fuck up forever. That's how I feel about that. You can't move the goalpost. You can't say this one here. You can't shit on Marvel for doing that stuff, and then when Aquaman becomes a hit for doing the exact same shit, I don't want to hear nothing. You know? Doing superhero movies, games like Justice, they make superheroes bad. If you play so many turns into it. Yeah, like, but at least they take those into an alternate universe. Those are like in a, because DC has like 52 universes or whatever. and you went to like one of these universes. Like for example, the Flash TV show, they've been to Earth X, which is Earth 10. They've been to Earth 2. That's where Jesse Quick comes from on the TV series. They've been to Earth 3. That's where Jay Garrick is from. They doing that shit with the Earths, you know. That DC, that's they comic book. Marvel has multiverse also, but multiverse is DC's bread and butter. They have really rebooted the series. Now Marvel just basically started doing that. Yes. You see something. Same thing with superhero games like Injustice. That's when it started to compare. Yeah. Well, if DC puts out more films that give Marvel a run for its money, meaning that they are a hit with the critics, they're a hit with the fans, and there will be competition for Marvel. But Marvel with Avengers 4, that's the end. That's the end of it right there. They say after Avengers 4, it's going to be a totally new. We got a totally new look. We got a lot of characters aging out. A lot of characters like Chris Evans. He's done with Captain America. After Avengers 4, that was it. He wants to. He done played them over a few movies. He's done. He doesn't even like working out that much to be like the keeping Cap shape. And then Hugh Jackman. Speaking of X-Men, because you mentioned X-Men, AO. Speaking of that, the first thing he did when he rapped on playing Wolverine was like on Jimmy Fallon's show. He was talking about he can't wait to eat like a regular man again because it was just so much work playing Wolverine. He brought out I forgot the chef on Jimmy Fallon brought out a gigantic bowl of pasta and wine, and Hugh Jackman went to town on it because he couldn't eat carbs to stay in Wolverine shape. He had to go carbless, very low carb, and pasta has a lot of carbs. It's like that. Chris Evans is at that point, like he just wants to be Chris Evans, the actor, not Chris Evans, who has to stay in shape round the clock because he might pop up as Captain America because of a contract. I don't think he's re-signing, and if they don't kill him off in Avengers 4, he might just fade into the background and pop up every now and then and don't need to work out because you'll see him just pop up on the video like he did in Spider-Man Homecoming. Like, so he might just do that, stay with that appearance, But now that, speaking of X-Men, now that the Disney has purchased Fox and the deal will be done, now that they ain't got to worry about the Sky Network because Comcast was fighting for the Sky Network. They was fighting, competing with Disney for it. But then Comcast came in and bought the Sky Network. They overbid for it. And you know what? They have Fox and Disney have sharing the Sky Network. So Fox was like, you know what? Here, we'll sell you the rest of the Sky Network. We don't want it. Fox and Disney saw something. But Comcast is going to pay for it sooner or later. So we'll see. So now that the Sky Network is out of the way, the Fox and Disney deal can go by quicker. So what's going to end up happening is that they said in the next 3 months it's going to be finalized, and by the end of next year you might see them release what they got, or maybe during San Diego Comic-Con next year you will see the first probably inklings of what they're going to do with the X-Men properties and with the Fox properties, because we got to first get rid of this last X-Men Dark Phoenix movie because they delayed it. Remember, we saw the trailer for it a few days ago. It says coming out February. Now they moved it all the way to the middle, like to June or July. And I'm like, just fucking end it already. The movie is shit. It sounds like it's a production nightmare. Why even release it? Put it on Netflix or Disney or something on their streaming service and just call it a day. Hey, what's going on, House Rebel? Now, you just missed me talking about DC and Marvel, the movie thing, and how I feel a lot of DC fans like are giving Marvel movies shit for being more lighthearted and stuff. But the moment their movies start to adapt that type of habits. Like Wonder Woman started it. Wonder Woman started it, like basically. And well, Aquaman's gonna be like that. Shazam is for kids, basically more child friendly. I don't want to hear nothing from the DC fans talking about how great this movie is if it plays it the same way the Marvel movies play. I don't want to hear nothing. You can't shit on Marvel because they're successful and then say nothing when DC adapts those same keys to success and it works for them. I don't want to hear nothing when that happens. You know? No, I love DC Comics, man. They animated is where it's at. Like, they animated well, lately it's been kind of shaky. They've been putting out shit. Like, the scripts have been bad. The voice acting has been subpar and stuff. They got too many. The multiverse for DC is a good thing for the creators and the writers, but it's detrimental to the fans because you like, is this that part of that universe? Is it part of this universe? Oh, this one here's in this same universe. Batman and Harley Quinn supposed to be in the Bruce Timm universe, that the animated one from back in the 90s, the same universe that Batman the animated series, Superman the animated series, that Bruce Timm art, and Batman Beyond. It's Batman and Harley Quinn supposed to be in that same universe, and then we have the Arkham movies, which all in the same universe, but then we have the Batman ones with his son Damian, and there's a few other movies in that universe. I lose track. That's my problem with it. I'm saying a lot of them bad. And then we had the Aquaman with the Justice League when they met Aquaman, and that was in the Justice League series. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on sometimes with it. There's too many universes and stuff. Like I said, from a creative standpoint, that gives different writers the ability to tell different stories based on the same characters and put their little nuances to it. But as for keeping up with it, shit, no. It said kind of makes me people are how they used to be. Let's see. I don't know, man. And speaking of that, I'm hearing people. Speaking of my background, as you can see up there and stuff, or you can see up there. I meant that with Resident Evil 2 remake, some people were saying like nobody like the interest for this has gone down. And I'm like, the game doesn't come out to fucking January. You want them to release so much info on it. I don't want the game to be ruined for me. Because they're making a lot of changes to the storyline in Resident Evil 2 remake. I want to see what they are. I want to enjoy it like that. Like, I love that kind of stuff because we deserve a narrative. We deserve a Resident Evil game that has a good story to it. Because God knows, 7 made me want to punch through the fucking screen. Because 7's story was trash. It was stupid. Like, it's... You know how I feel about Resident Evil 7. If you are a regular subscriber, you know how the fuck I feel about that damn game and stuff. You see, somebody sent me a message. Yeah. Look at this. Let me see. The New York Comic Con, no, it's overpriced and overrated. My friend go there because he works in New York and he's some kind of business big shot. He can get free access to that and he do all the cosplay. I am not spending my money at New York Comic Con. They can fuck off because you can only get a ticket for a certain day, the crowd here and stuff, and there's a bunch of people there at these Comic Cons who are not even comic book fans. They're there just to be there, like, because they here to ride the success and hang out on that. I'm not buying it for it. I ain't buying it at all. So, I know you. Yeah, you uploaded one of my videos about RE7. Yeah. So, oh yeah, let me read you this, man. Yo, hashtag Me Too. They turning on each other because If you seen my one of my videos from my Black Conscious of Fury series, you see that Asia Argento, who's one of the spearheads of Me Too, is a pedophile. Her damn self, having sex with Jimmy Bennett when he was 17, and she was 37 at the time, and in California, the age of consent is 18. So she like now Rose McGowan is calling her out. Now it's implosion. And the whole Harvey Weinstein situation, he used his power to get Poontang. Yes, that's gross. That's kind of fucked up. It is. But he never forcibly raped anybody. So people comparing Harvey Weinstein to the Bill Cosby situation miss me with that, because Harvey Weinstein didn't rape anybody. He actually used his power to get sex. And a lot of women complain about that, a lot of female actresses, but nobody told you to bring your ass into that room and lose your integrity to get a Hollywood role. Yeah, he did scummy things. I'm not excusing him for doing that. That's nasty. That's fucked up. But you didn't have to say yes. You didn't have to forsake your integrity for millions. That's why nobody's touching Weinstein, because Weinstein know the whole system of Hollywood, the backhand. You think he's bad? There's far worse people than him too, and he knows about all of them. Why you think he's still walking these streets right now? Because if he started spilling that Gwyneth Paltrow gave him fellatio, or he titty fucked Salma Hayek. I'm just saying that didn't happen, okay? But it's things, the whole thing with Salma Hayek. I will even at 50 years old, she can get it from me. That's only 10 years older than me, so you don't judge me. So if he started talking, he will bring Hollywood down. I think that's me theorizing why he's Teflon right now. Yeah, man, it's crazy shit. And you think Hollywood, you think that was bad? They don't give a damn about children. You know how many child actors have probably there's been a few who lives, you like, why he never made any more movies? Why he's not acting no more? Why he turned to alcohol and did all this stuff? Because they've been abused. A lot of them have been abused. Look at Corey Feldman. He talked about it. He was wanted to talk about it for a long time, but somehow he got into an accident, and you haven't heard from him in a long time. You know why? That's them coming after him, and it's too coincidental. And then Corey Haim, both of them were molested. Both Corys. Fucking, they even said Charlie Sheen was one of the guys who did it. So, it's crazy shit going on Hollywood, and Harvey Weinstein knows a lot about it. Look at Bryan Singer. Bryan Singer's been accused of some stuff too. What he's done to young boys, because it's like a worst kept secret that Bryan Singer's he so it everybody knows that by now. I don't know why. There's pictures of him with a male stripper on his lap, and he got $1 in his hand stuffing it in the thing. But you all know how Bryan Singer get down. So I don't know if you knew about that, but yeah, he Bryan Singer's gay, super gay. So it's crazy shit. Let me see if I can find. Let me see, because Rose McGowan. You ever notice that Rose McGowan ain't start doing this whole Me Too thing until she started getting older and less attractive? So, I mean, however, slipping, yeah. And to actually hear people defend that, oh, it was, that's how they got down back in the 80s. I'm like, this happened in 2005, okay? 2004. And then they say the classic thing that I hate. And this is not me being a simp. This is me saying, this woman is unattractive. He did this to her. Oh my gosh, she's so unattractive. I don't see what he's. Look, predators prey on women for rape ain't about physical attraction for the most part. It's about power. It's about that kind of stuff. And of course, if a guy wanted to rape someone, and he would go after the most, sometimes If it's a power thing, he will go after the ones that you least expect, or the ones who got something to lose. Look at that officer Daniel. I think it's Daniel Holtzclaw or Eric. One of them. Officer Holtzclaw was going after white, black, and Hispanic women who had rap sheets, who were into drugs, who were into that kind of stuff, and he was catching them out there and using his badge to sexually have his way with them. He was using their thing. See the difference between Weinstein and Holtzclaw? Weinstein, you can walk away and say no, and Weinstein can't have you arrested. Holtzclaw could. He can blackmail you and put you in jail for a long time if you didn't give him none. So this is why Weinstein and Holtzclaw are on two different levels, and that's what happened. You know, saying that when she was out practicing Satanism with Merriman. Yep, she was not saying that. She was not saying that. Let me see what she said there. You know, her movie came out, like her sex tape came out, her leaked phone footage. She's sucking her boyfriend's penis and taking back shots. She got a pretty fat ass. I can't even deny that. But you doing all this type of freaky deaky stuff, and I'm like, don't come out like you holier than thou when you doing sex videos like Paige quality. Oh shit, Paige, she got a gift. Not only was she a talented wrestler before she got the neck injury, she was a freak. I seen her suck off, like, I seen her do like Xavier Woods and damn what's the guy, Brad Maddox. They were filming it, like they were making it. It was like a production porn almost. They had another camera, and then they was filming shots on another camera. They was taking turns on her. She sucked him off and swallowed his load. Xavier Woods, Mr. Up Up Down Down. He one of my favorite wrestlers. He's criminally underrated, but that shouldn't have never came out like those videos. But she was a freak. Rose McGowan is too. So let's get back to it. Not really hate trolls on YouTube and is one troll, racist kid. He's still after you, that same kid? Man, Jesus. So, he quit YouTube and YouTube takes him down. They take his videos down, but they let him come back. Do the same thing. Yeah, YouTube is all messed up. So, let's see this. Let's listen to this one about this. They let Rose McGowan calls the Me Too movement a lie. Yes. Rose McGowan calls the Me Too movement a lie. Rose McGowan isn't one to be silenced. The charmed alum is sharing her opinion on the Me Too movement, the survivors, brunches, and campaign lunches. It's all bullshit, the 45-year-old activist told the Sunday Times in an interview published on Sunday, October 7th. It's a lie. It's a band-aid lie to make them feel better. McGowan continued, I know these people. I know they're lily-livered, and as long as it looks good on the surface, to them that's enough, she added. They're not champions. I just think they're losers. Well, damn. See? You want to talk about taking people down, and y'all all this infighting. Back to the article. The Scream actress comments come 1 year after she came forward with claims of sexual assault against Harvey Weinstein, helping to lead the movement in Hollywood and beyond. McGowan also revisited her thoughts on Meryl Streep. The 69-year-old actress has said in a December statement she knew nothing about Weinstein's actions. Of course, because he was going after the young pretty ones. You know, not saying Meryl Streep is an attractive elder woman. Harvey Weinstein was going after the young ones. But until last year, but McGowan told the Sunday Times she thinks it's literally impossible. Another thing McGowan has strong beliefs in, while she thinks Donald Trump supporters are wrong about most things, there's one thing she can agree with them on. They hate Hollywood for being faux liberals, and they're 100% right about that. She explained, it's a bunch of faux liberals, it's crap, and they know it's deep down, but they're living an empty life, and to me that's their punishment. They get to live the lives they live. Well, damn. She is, yeah, she is very outspoken, and she didn't get that way until she got less attractive. I'm just calling it out. All right, man. You leaving, man? Let me see. You leaving? Legendary. All right, man. So yeah, man. She is like going in on that. Damn, she's even going in on Alyssa Milano, her co-star from Charmed. She's even talking about her too. You know what? That's it. I'm cool. I'm good with that. Yeah, this is the shit we talking about. You think women hate men? They hate each other more than they hate men. Especially feminists. You would think, but women hate each other for the most part. You know, this is the same mentality. Women. This is how I can tell you that women hate each other more than they hate men. For the simple fact that you can have a female friend, and you like, damn, hey, so hey, what's going? I could be like that to my female friend I went to school with. Hey, what's going on? Like, what's up with your friend? Yo, your friends look good as hell, yo. Um, she single? Oh, you don't want to date her. She's a hoe. I like, she is? Yeah, she's a hoe. I like, yeah, well, I can I hit that? And she was like, no, 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 she's a hoe. She this, that, that. And I'm like, wait a minute. If she's such a hoe, why are you hanging out with hoes then? What does that make you by an association? So is she a hoe or is she not a hoe? Think about it. Are you just telling me that because you don't want to see your friend with somebody like me? Even though we're friends and it ain't nothing romantically popping between us, you don't want to see me. You don't want to see your friend possibly be in a good relationship with me. That's the logic I have. This is like it's little backhanded, little sneaky shit that women do to one another like that. That I'll be looking like, is she a hoe or not? Prove it. Prove to me she's a hoe, and then I will shut up and not be bothered with her. But you just going on that, and you ain't telling me why and stuff. Just tell me she got a boyfriend. I would rather you tell me she just dating somebody so I can leave her the fuck alone. Plain and simple. But no, they like to kick dirt and assassinate character on that. And that's supposed to be your friend, but you're quick to be like, nah, she's a hoe. I'm like, hey, I'm like with my friend, like they was like, oh, what's going on, your friend single like that? I'm like, yeah. Is he dating anybody? I'm like, why don't you go ask him? I ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. I can know that he's a fucking man whore, but I will not say nothing like that because my friend, that's him. That's like a guy code. That's a guy code violation right there. That's him. I'm gonna let him do him and stuff. And as a woman, you should be able to know how to vent guys and know how to choose them and not to choose guys like that and fall for a game like that. It ain't no woman coaching me about anything about these women out there. There's no woman out here coaching me about shit. None of them do. So I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about it. I'm gonna let him do him. You go talk to him and get to know him and stuff. And that's what I should just do. Because I would go find out. That's what I end up doing. I go find out if her friend is scandalous like that or not. And yeah, well, people change. It depends. Some people don't change. People will continue to be insane. And insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting different results. And then they will never change. They will be like, well, men ain't shit. Men are trash, blah, blah, blah. That's how it is. That's how I feel about this situation. Instead of actually realizing that they should be accountable for all the shit they bring. Like, if you don't attract the wrong type of man or woman, you are attracted to the wrong type of man or woman. And you have to pull back and assess the situation, realize, like, you know what? God damn, that shit is right. Me, I figured that out about myself. Like, yo, why I keep I have this problem. I had this problem where I kept going, like I go on these long spells of being single for a long time, and then the first person who shows some interest in me and stuff, things just move way too fast too soon, and then shit just blows up in our faces. Now I'm like, we gotta talk a little bit longer. We gotta hang out. We gotta go on dates, and that doesn't make us exclusive. Maybe like if we spend the time together and we really enjoy each other company, we will spend more time together, and then we can move from there and stuff. I mean, so that means I have to forsake like a lot of things. If she wants to give up, she wants to give it up on the first date, I gotta call her out on it. And that's not, I'm not lying. I'm gonna call her out on it like, look, if we do this on the first date, we ain't gonna, this ain't no relationship. Okay? This ain't gonna be a relationship. If we get to know each other first, this is the only way it's gonna work. Cause I don't want to get my heart broken, and I damn sure ain't no heartbreaker. So something gotta give. Women ain't patient, yo. They feel like if you're not sweating them or you're not thirsty for them, you don't like them. You know? Let me see. So I'm trying to figure this out here. All right. I'm gonna hit show. Oh, I'm hitting in the wrong areas here. There we go. Got it. Just want to say that. So, all right. Some people never change. I don't think. Yeah, I'm sorry. When it comes to being a hoe, yeah, that's like that's universal. That's gender universal. When it comes to being a hoe, basically that is gender universal. Let me just fix this on the screen for a little bit. All right, there we go. Yeah, when it comes to that, I say that for a long time. Like, and even if she does change, or she's supposed to say she changed, she done been ran through so much that you feel some kind of way being with her. Like, damn, yo, this dude fucked you too. Damn, I just found out somebody else you smashed. God damn, what are you, the hospital? Your legs are wide open 24/7. What the fuck? So this is a thing like that. But oh, you guys have sex with all these chicks. I was like, no, y'all just have sex with the same dudes. Y'all just, you women, you 5 women will sleep with the same guy, while other guys are sitting there looking like, hey, what's going on? I'm right here. Hey, 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 fuck you, and move on. So that's what, yeah, like guys do act like bitches, bro. Like a lot of them act like a bunch of bitches over the same thing. Like a lot of dudes be simping hard. They be the ones that you be the one that call out women for their fuckery on social media, and they be the first ones like, oh man, well, these women are queens. First off, I ain't calling no black woman a queen until I marry her. Okay? But I don't stop giving women that status that they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Why are you giving them the status? Like, don't, like I say, like, don't do that. That's the biggest thing you could do. And some of these women don't like that shit. Women don't like being told they ego stroke 24/7. They call you a pushover. I am not a pushover. Like, you'd be surprised at work. I keep it blunt as hell with some of my female co-workers, and they might pretend to be mad, or they might be mad for a little bit, but the next day they actually talking to me, and they're actually speaking to me, and they're actually joking around with me now, because they know I'm sticking to my fucking guns. All right. Now my older sister was saying some shit about, not shit. She was like, "Look, Kareem, I don't want you to be alone." I'm like, I don't want to be alone either, but at the same time, I'm not built for this shit anymore. Meaning, like, I'm not built for wasting my time I'm not built for putting up with shit that I shouldn't have to put up with when it comes to attitudes. You know, the worst thing I had to put up, one of the worst things in a relationship I had to put up with was a woman who could not communicate. And you know what that is? The woman who can't communicate, she's the one that's like, you could do something that makes her upset and don't even realize what makes her upset. And she catches an attitude with her. And you know how she can, you know the signs. Say, damn babe, why you look so angry? What's the matter? Nothing. They would sit there and say nothing the whole time and not communicate how they feel about it. Meanwhile, it takes them days to finally come to you because you didn't guess and figure it the fuck out what was mad with them 3 days ago, despite you asking directly what was wrong with them. They wanted you to guess. And then they get mad at you and then they write you a long scathing fucking letter. Shit. I went through that shit and I swear that was, I was like, you know what, fuck this. Fuck her. I was done. Like, this is it. Like, she's the exact same age as me. There's no way in hell you should be acting like a fucking hormonal 12-year-old girl who don't know how to convey her feelings. You shouldn't be acting like that. As a grown woman in your 30s, you shouldn't be acting like that. Then again, back on the subject of guys acting like girls, also, I've noticed a lot of the guys who act like girls have been raised strictly by women, for the most part. A lot of them have been act like that, and it ain't even about homosexuality. It's about how they convey emotions. Women convey emotions different from how men do, and I'm starting to see a lot of the guys today are picking up that they got that emotional instability that a lot of females have. Guys are more logical. That's just the way it plays. Women are more emotionally unstable, and like that, it is what it is. They more emotionally unstable. This is why, like, kids need a balanced upbringing. They need to know that emotions are okay, but they at least know how to channel them properly. And only a woman and a man can teach you that. And that's not me being anti-gay. That's me just saying there needs to be a female and a male role figure. I mean, positive role model in your life. So if there's two dads raising a child, there should be a female in that child's life, basically, and vice versa. If there's two women, there should be a male in a child's life. There should be the uncle or something. There needs to be a balanced upbringing. A lot of them don't understand that because I got girls out here. I'm in the hood, Jersey City. I got girls out here acting like straight up dudes, sagging their pants and stuff, and then we got the males out there, you know, who are still dressing like they still men, but they got this, they emotional as hell, you know. So it's crazy. It's so turned upside down on his head. I don't even know what to make of it sometimes. Let me see. Most of the women don't like nice guys, but they complain that guys be rude to them when they try to help them get mad. Yeah, like, women got this mentality where a lot of them got this mentality where they think a kind gesture is you trying to fuck them. Women always think someone trying to fuck them. Sometimes, half of the time, they're correct, but women get caught up in their own hubris quite often, and they end up turning men away. Because men are like, God damn, couldn't open the door for you? You gonna catch an attitude like that? You couldn't even say thank you? Fuck out of here. So, I was raised to be nice to girls, but like nowadays, I try to be nice to them, and they would hate it. Yes, exactly. Women are like that, dude. Yes, and they are like that. They like bad boy. That whole liking bad boys and assholes, this is when that applies. You say in Hearth Rebel, yes, I agree, because I mean there should be a male female role model. No, yeah, exactly. No, there gotta be something. I ain't gotta say. I ain't saying you gotta marry traditional. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's your life. My thing is, if you want your kid to be raised up properly and stuff, you should have that. And that kid, and it ain't about trying to, oh my God, we need the kids to be raised so they can be straight. No, even gay youngsters need male and female structure in their life. Even they do too. Because you need to learn how to deal and interact with the opposite sex, no matter what your orientation is. A lot of these young boys out here don't know how to court women. A lot of these women don't know how to be women and court men. They really don't. Like nobody knows how to court one another. They just basically, we live in an age where a lot of a lot of the young women think they're entitled, and a lot of the young guys think they got to bend over and kiss a lot of ass on these women here to get their way. Like, that's pay to play. If you can't take a woman on an expensive first date and she looks at you funny because of that, I call that borderline prostitution. You know, because if that's what you with me for, and something, God forbid, something happens to me and I lose my arm and I can't work anymore and I'm on disability and you leave me, I knew what your intentions were. Okay, that kind of stuff right there. If you're gonna be with a man, build together. This ain't the 1950s. You need to build something together. It's teamwork. Okay. It ain't like you don't sit home and wash dishes and stuff like that and the guy come home and bring home the bacon. Most families today, depending on where they live, depending on their income, because the cost of living keeps going up. But our cost of living wages aren't moving, ain't jumping the needle at all. You know? That's why $15 for minimum wage is important, because there's people out there who are working 40 hours a day at fucking McDonald's. They can't afford to go to college and better themselves like they would like to, or get a scholarship or anything like that. So, and you're telling me they have to work 40 something hours a week and barely be able to afford rent. And some of them have children. Because the system still has to foot the rest of the bill, and it's ridiculous. Like it's so tough out here. You understand? I work 2 jobs. Okay, I work 2 jobs. I'm environmental services at the hospital here in my city, and in another hospital in another town in New Jersey. And I work 3 days at my part-time job, the other hospital, because the other 2 days I'm going to school because I'm trying to be something more. Okay? And it all depends on the effort I put in there. If I graduate, that gives me opportunity. If I fail, I'm fucked. But I still have my job. I still have my jobs. Okay? So I'm trying to. You would think that I wouldn't be taking it serious because I have 2 jobs to fall back on if anything happened. But no, this is a opportunity that I'm not going to pass up. I'm going to give it everything I got because I want to do better for myself. And if I fail trying my hardest, so be it. Hey, what's going on, Zone X? How you doing? I'm doing good. I was just ranting. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like, so I gotta give this thing. I gotta give it all I got, because you gotta understand, a lot of people, like, one of my jobs is paying for this. The job is trying to give you the opportunity to better yourself, and I've had tried times in the past where college didn't work out for me. It was just like, I can't. This isn't for me. I like seeing stuff like this. I like helping people stuff. I've been working in a hospital for years, and I think it's time that I actually make that opportunity to try to become more helpful to someone. Oh yeah, I have family in Philadelphia. My grandfather lives in North Philly. Um, so yeah, we drive out there a couple of hours to go see him, and then my cousin lives in what town he lives in? I forgot. Not Wilkes-Barre. I forgot the name of the town my cousin lives in. Damn, I forgot. But yeah, I have family out, and I have definitely my aunt, my uncles, and my cousins, and my grandfather out in Philadelphia. So yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, it's tough out here today to live, like the cost of living, and a lot of people look down on people who work as hard as they possibly can because of your status. Status is what gets status is what gets the girls, it seems, for a lot of these guys. A lot of guys work every day. You know, there's even women who work the same exact position that I do who will not give you the time of day. Because I'm like, look, you looking for somebody better to do better than you, what, to take care of you? Shame on you. You know? You're a man that's trying to do what you can to help a girl or a woman out. Most of them act like you don't. Yeah. A lot of them they care about what you make more than what they care about here. They don't care about this. They don't care about your character. They don't give a damn about none of that stuff. You know, you can tell a female, you know, a guy can walk up to him like he got rock hard abs, 6'4", muscular and stuff. He can tell her that he got 4 baby mothers and he has a crib with a rap sheet. And the only thing that she paid attention to is how tall he is. That's how a lot of women think. And women call us shallow and stuff. They call us shallow. Huh, yeah, all right. You know? So I'm like, speaking of shallowness, let's talk about the shit show that's dating sites, you know? Dating sites, the shit show as dating sites. Like, a lot of women will not give you full body shots. If you on a dating profile and you see a woman who actually shows nothing but her picture, like her profile. Let me see if I can find one for an example and stuff. And of somebody who's hiding their body. Don't fall for this angle shot shit. Because I'm going to show you. Let's see if I can find one. Because we got the angle shot ones out here who will hide it. No, we got to go with plentyofshit.com or plenty of fish. You know? Let me find this. Let me see how. All right, let's try to find this so I can show you prime example of what I mean. No, she's all right. Damn, I just had one. I'm gonna show it to you. Give me a second. Because these are the ones I want you to look out for. See, we got women out here that's keeping it real. I see women who actually not afraid to show their size off. Then we got some that you gotta be careful about. See, like this, you'll see a profile picture like this. Close up, very close up. You see the close up pictures, and then always look for a full body shot. And when you see the full body shot, you see that she got some weight on her. Exactly. This is what you got. Like that's what you have to watch out for. Like when you're on dating sites, it's like you have to watch out for that. Always look for the body shot. Always, if you don't see a full body shot, swipe. Keep swiping. That's how it got to be. Because women like to be, they even say like, if you're a certain height, they wouldn't date you. If you're a certain weight, I wouldn't date you, and stuff. And of course, here comes another woman out of left field. Well, God, that's being shallow. You might be blocking your blessings. What if she's trying to get herself into better shape and stuff? Or what if she won't you help her? I'm like, no, I'm not forcing her to do that. And I don't want no woman to get in shape just for me. I want a woman to have that as part of their lifestyle. I'm not in the business to force any female to be something they're not just to keep me happy, because that's disingenuous. Be about it on your own. I shouldn't have to force you to do a damn thing. Because if you think if you want to keep yourself right to get a man, get yourself right to get a man. If you're not happy with what you see in front of the mirror, fix it. But don't be out here pushing that whole acceptance bullshit on people. Because, yeah, we can accept that you're fat, but we still don't want to have sex with you. We just was like, hey, what's going on? Hey, you good? Oh, you good? Oh, don't, we admire your confidence, but you ain't my cup of tea. See, college works for a lot of people, but the internet's become a great education tool. Self-motivated people can learn. Yep. See, now that I need hands-on, the way I learn is I learn how to study. This course has taught me how to study, but I'm not doing math, so I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about algebra, because algebra drives me insane and stuff. But all I worry about is knowing the medical terminologies, knowing when to apply certain things, knowing certain symptoms, and knowing that, because it's medical, but it's not doctor level shit. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. I see a little silhouette of a man. Okay. Alright. Hey, alright, I'm back. Yeah, like, go to college for photography. That is a waste of money. I know people, there's courses online, they teach you how to use, like this Canon Rebel T5i. All these different settings I can figure out from using that. And I just need the time to really do that. But online, YouTube teach you everything. If you don't know how to cook, YouTube is your friend. Google's your friend for recipes and stuff like that. That's why I hear, like, I see a lot of women don't know how to cook these days. Guys cook better than women now. And it's not me being sexist. So I don't want to hear any woman out here trying to say I'm doing it a lot. It's been proven. Like, even if you Google that. Matter of fact, speaking of Google that and you'll get the truth. So I want to hear a lot of these women trying to say we doing that, because we damn sure ain't. Like it's like give them fast food. I mean, who predominantly eats at fast food? Take their kids to get fast food. The women do. They do. I used to work fast food as a teenager. I could tell you, the women, that's what they get their kids to shut them up. For the most part, like God men too, but there's more women out here who are rearing the child. They got the children with them more often than the men do. And fast food is a go. Like it's a go. Like in general. Like I gotta get back into meal prepping. Like meal prepping is really important. And I just need time, like set a time, set aside a day off and just go to work and just go to work in the kitchen and just prep some meals. I did that a couple of weeks ago, made like 4 meals. Man, let me see. Let me see. Have I heard of Comicsgate? That sounds really familiar. Comicsgate. Let me see something. Let me see where I heard that from before. Oh no, I didn't like. Let me read up on this. I got that's what I Google. Don't tell me it's another Gamergate like situation. What is this? Comments. This fucking phone always ringing. Everybody know from my stream that phone will drive me insane. Like it always rings. Like I'm about to shut the ring off because it's not even my phone. I don't know why I even got that down here. I think just to have it because the router runs upstairs that the phone's connected to. Let's read this. On Friday, Comicsgate proponents on social media released a public blacklist of names for their followers to boycott. The names are organized under inflammatory titles like Pravda Press or the SJW Vipers, social, short for social justice warrior, derogatory title for president. Those attacked are major figures in comics like Larry Hama, Mark Waid, Alex DeCampi, Kelly Sue DeConnick, Matt Fraction, Ta-Nehisi Coates, and others. Nearly all the people singled out are either women, people of color, or left-leaning. Well, damn. Jesus Christ. They going after the women, people of color, and liberals. Yeah, this sounds like some Republican. You see, this is. Oh my God. Oh man, this is the shit I be talking about. Like this bullshit I be talking about now. Let me see. Gamergate movement and alt right. Oh yeah, it got alt right ties to it. Of course, of course. Read more of it. Now we got also people saying that these women are like they fake geek girls. They just there to push the social, the feminist agenda, and the um the people of color are there just to push the basically the diversity agenda. Yeah, this sounds like some alt right shit. It really do. Now, part of it is true. Like there are things where it's just way. It's just for. It's like ham fisted. I think the presence of female characters and and stuff is being ham fisted. It doesn't feel organic anymore. It's like we know we hitting you with this. Like boom. Let me see. This fucking kid named Dennis Edwards Studios feeling kind of like he just keeps on attacking me and other and my supporters emotional. There's two sides of the story. Yeah, like educate me more on this, but it's starting to like this whole thing sounds crazy. Like we can't enjoy anything. Like, well, I could tell you for a fact, when it comes to gaming girls, when you see those pictures and you see a lot of those females be looking so they be looking all hot and whatnot and stuff, they only represent a small fraction of the gaming girls. Most gaming girls are fucking hideous and obese and wear a lot of makeup. I'm sorry, well, some of them don't wear enough of them, but they look very homely. I've seen that. Girls that are really into games and stuff like that, only a fraction of them are attractive. I've seen real gaming girls and ugh, ugh, Jesus. I gotta keep coming at you, man. And YouTube keep letting him come back? Like legendary, why they keep letting him come back? Let's see, I'm trying to send some messages here. It's crazy, but I'm about to call this one a night and stuff. I gotta get back to doing some studying and eat me some food. Let me see. I don't know, man. Like, I think I can't really call it. Like, when you block him from your channel, how does he keep coming back in by erasing and starting a new account? They cutting down on that. Like they supposed to be cutting down on it that you have to, like you can't set up a new account like certain after a certain amount of addresses used, you have to keep making up brand new email addresses, and they starting to see the pattern of it. So I don't know how, but this guy gets knocked off of YouTube just to come back and fuck with you. It got to be somebody or somebody that, or maybe you seeing that it's getting under. He see that it gets under your skin, and he gets off on doing it because he's a fucking asshole. That can be it too, and stuff. That can definitely be it as well. But YouTube ain't a good place for none of stuff today. Like if you a small channel like mine, you pretty much you. I don't know what you got to do. Like it's crazy. Let me see. You say he and him and others like him that doesn't like us. All my friends on here do the same thing. Damn, yo. Yep. It's a shit show. This whole thing is a fucking shit show, to be honest with you. Like, that's why I say what I need to say and stuff. Sometimes I go after people. Like, I mean, I go after companies. I'm talking about gaming. I go hard. Like, I have a problem with Capcom. I have a problem with Nintendo. I have a problem with stupid fanboys, like, especially Star Wars. Man, today Star Wars fanboys are the fucking worst. They hate each other more than anything. You can't if you tell them that you like The Last Jedi, they hate you for liking that movie. They hate Disney. They hated George Lucas, but now they want him back. I don't know what the fuck. They are the worst fans ever. Like the fanboy, it's such a toxic environment. And people say the Resident Evil fan community is toxic. I'm like, yeah, well, it kind of is, but you hear nobody's talking about it because Seven has come and went. Part Two remake is on its way out. It looks good. Whew. It looks good, so nobody's talking about it, like complaining about it anymore. Seven was like people. That game divided the community. It was a polarizing game. Yeah, it's tough to exactly. It is a tough time being a Star Wars fan. Like, am I like if I say I like The Last Jedi, I'm not saying that the whole movie is the greatest movie ever made. Yes, it had issues. People are really mad at it. Like Groovy Movie said, people are really pissed at it because it does away with the expanded universe, and it is a deconstruction of the Jedi. Like meaning, like you had these legends, you had these delusions of grandeur in your head that Luke would be doing all of this shit, doing all this flipping around, doing all this other stuff, and be like Obi-Wan Kenobi. But I don't know if you paid attention to the old Star Wars movies or the prequels, and the Jedi had issues about them. The Jedi knew they couldn't use the Force to see things anymore, but they got really arrogant at a certain degree, and Palpatine caught them at the right time. And then Anakin, that issue with him, there's a lot of things leading up to that. And then Luke, did like you realized in the Last Jedi that Luke actually started realizing that suppressing the dark side is what made people turn to the dark side, and there had to be a more balanced way. That's when he sought out all the books, and now Ray has those books, and those ways, the books Ray have, is going to show like basically that the Jedi, a Force user, has to be balanced, because if you're too much of one, like it's the light and dark, and that's really hasn't paid. When you try to suppress all the darkness, you get drawn to the darkness. So that's why Ray scared Luke, because she had raw power and she was drawn to the darkness, but it didn't consume her like he thought it would. And that gave him a little bit more hope. That's why at the end he said, "When I die, I won't be the last Jedi," because he now had hope that he could a better Jedi than him could possibly arise. The movie wasn't terrible. It wasn't what people wanted. That was the problem. You know? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. There's fans. Yeah, man, we gotta find a way to get rid of that dude, Legendary. Like, you talking about it all the time is driving me crazy. Not because I'm annoyed. I hate people like that. I hate trolls like that. I really can't stand trolls like that. Like, I can't. I can't stand people like that. Like, some people, I find some things truly pathetic. And that's one of the things I find really pathetic and stuff. So, forgive me for flying off the deep end about that, but I really can't stand people doing all that trolling shit. It's so petty and so childish. And I understood why Jay and Silent Bob got money from and Strike Back, and they went around and started beating people's ass who was talking shit about them on the internet. So I understand. But it's been, yeah, I know. I don't like cyberbullies at all. I mean, there's been the cyberbullies. They once they know they got into your skin, they just like to continue and continue and press on and on and on and on. And God, they better not hope that somebody finds out who they are and they rub the wrong person the wrong way, and that person just finds them and stuff. I ain't saying he gotta go and open the door and blast him with a shotgun, but who people who do this shit on the internet, they probably the biggest pussies you can meet in real life. So just keep that in mind. Shit, if it was somebody you know fucking with you, that'd be even worse. Shit. All right. So it's been crazy though. So, how everybody weekend was. How was your weekend, Legendary? How was your weekend, Hoff? What's going on? Like, how you guys' weekends was? I'm sitting here flying off the deep end about my shit. You know, people like me is only trying to do YouTube as a hobby. Yeah, that's what it is for me. It's a hobby. It is definitely a hobby. Your weekend was alright? I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. I see what's wrong with my back. Like, I'm having issues with my back, and I really need to get it fixed, because it might be a slip disc, and at this age I can't ignore that. So you never know what it be, but I'm about to end this stream here because I gotta go take care of some stuff and everything. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for coming out, talking with me on this live stream. It's always appreciated as usual and stuff. So I'm gonna say good night, everyone, and hope see you the next time I got time to do that. Hope to see you. Bye. So have a good night, everyone. Peace out.